All right, Shalom. First and foremost, like, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, the Ba'ashem, apostles, and elders of Great Millstone, and all of us interacting about their presence, treatment, seriously, the brother and brothers from Yiddish, Wisconsin. It's pretty much when we're going through another lesson, it's pretty much, encourage you brothers, hey, keep pushing, keep pushing. Especially now that the RFID is, pretty much being pushed in the open, via brain chip and, ESOL science, and then you got pretty much countries already cashless, like China, Switzerland, and then even here in the States, in Wisconsin, you got you had the first company to pretty much ship their employees, So everybody's gearing up for this mark of the beast, and we have to occupy ourselves in prophecy, we can't be caught up in this world, we gotta continue pushing this word out there, until Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai return, and hey, like I said, we got to keep pushing. But this is real quick. This is Revelation, chapter 22, verse 10. I started 10. And he said unto me, seal not the saying of this slaka, seal not the sayings of the prophecy of this book, for the time is at hand. And what time is that? This is Romans chapter 13, verse 11. It said, and now knowing the time, it is high time to awake out of sleep. And like I stated, we got, the RFID chip being pushed. You got, pretty much everybody's, turning against, this whore. Going back and forth with Iran. Iran, And all the nations are pretty much getting mad at America, for all the bull crap that they've been pushing, It says, and now knowing the time, that it is high time to wake out of sleep, for it is now, for now is our salvation nearer than we have believed, And we're seeing the signs of our salvation, Hey, just was it last week, the apostles was out teaching, and chariots popped up, and we're seeing, the chariots more and more, and as we're seeing the chariots more and more prophecies are coming into fruition, Salakia. Let me get this scripture. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. And he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And how are we measuring the time? And we're looking at the news, and we're looking in the skies, we're occupying ourselves in the prophecies, It says, measure thou the time diligently, and the word diligent goes into, pretty much dedicated, Matter of fact, I'll get the definition. Diligent meaning Diligent meaning. It's like it, brothers. You had to go to the actual web browser. For some reason, Google Voice. Don't want to listen. Any other time, you say something, keyword at Google right there. Even when you don't need it, but when you need it to say something, she ain't listening, especially for edification's sake. This is the word diligent. It says characterized by steady, earnest, energetic effort. And energetic. If you know the energy, and how we're the word itself is electrifying. Because we speak it. In other words, we prophesy. And the word prophecy means to say before. We're saying it, and the currents are going out via internet, like I said in Psalms. It's been pushed throughout all four corners of the earth. It's electrifying. But to be characterized by steady and earnest, active, astuterness, busy, employed, engaged. But that's pretty much the point. Hey, diligent, being steady, continue, continue in these prophecies. It says, let me go back. It said, and he answered me then and said, measured out the time diligently in itself. For when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the earth which he had made. And like I said, the prophecies are rolling, and we're seeing more and more chariots. More and more chariots pop up. A lot more judgment is being placed on the earth. It said it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the earth which he has made. Therefore, when thou seest earthquakes and uproars of people in the world, then shalt thou understand that the Most High has spake of those things for the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So, all these signs, these things, like people always say, these things are happening from the beginning. Well, but guess what? They're happening more and more. Like I said, in Revelation, like a woman in travail. Up until recently, you hear about a earthquake here and there, a riot here and there. But we're entering into a time where we're entering into the time of Jacob's trouble. Death is pretty much becoming a new norm. The RFID chip, is becoming normalized. Chariots is becoming everyday phenomenon. So we're entering into the time where our salvation is near. And not only is our salvation near, but it's the destruction of Esau's society. Like this statement, Ezra 6. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. We're seeing, firsthand, Esau's kingdom crumble. Daily. It's daily crumbling. The more we push out this word, the more his kingdom crumbles, and the more that the Lord hastens to come. But let me get back to my original point. Salakia. Revelation 22 and 10. Salakia. It said, and he said unto me, so not this saying of the prophecy of this book, for the time is at hand. And hey, it's like I went into for the last couple of minutes, that time is at hand. It's high time to wake up out of sleep, hey, dust yourself off in this world. And do what it is that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has called you to do. Walk in your lot, so to speak. And he that is unjust, let him be unjust still. So if it's what so-called 2019, the year of Karagma, the year of the chip, where the chip is being pushed heavily, and if you unjust, hey, and you not willing to wake up to this truth, hey, be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. Salakia. And let him that is filthy be filthy still. And let he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. So for you brothers who are doing the right thing, hey, continue in it. Don't get faint, don't get weary. Hey, continue to push. Continue to do the work of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Because at the end of it all, hey, whatever affliction, whatever trouble come our way, hey, we're going to be excited. We're going to be anxious, when the Lord rewards us, So hey, we gotta make our calling and election short, So show our due diligence. We gotta show that we're worthy of that reward. It says, let him be righteous still, and he that is holy, let him be holy still. It says, and behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according to his works shall he be. So hey, like I said, the Lord gonna reward you, for what you have done. If you have done evil, hey, guess what? You're gonna get that sword, death, and punishment. Just like the 2/3. But if you have done righteously, hey, you're gonna receive a righteous reward. But hey, we gotta, like I said, hey, for those who are pushing this the word and truth and sincerity, hey, you really have nothing to worry about in these times, because hey, the Most High, He gonna take care of his, You just have to, keep pushing. And I keep saying it, and keep saying it, but keep pushing, So, with that, it's not as scripted as I had planned it to be. I had a few scriptures listed, but the Spirit took it another way. But hey, with that, hopefully you brothers was edified. Hopefully I said what needed to be said. So with that, like all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Karkwadash. Double honors to my apostle, elders, of great millstone, and all you sincere honor about the presence of truth and sincerity, and the very few sisters who may be listening. Shalom.